welcome to some more fucking companion magic. That's right, Wizards of the Coast have released the new set Ikoria last week on Thursday, and people already want things banned. Fun fact, Gyruda, or also known as Garuda, Doom of the Depths, a demon Kraken, pretty cool creature type, is temporarily banned on Magic the Gathering Online right now because it's bugged with a Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void shouldn't stop its trigger from resolving, but at the moment it does. So I cannot play. My plan today was to play some Garuda Doom of Depths in Legacy in the Stompy deck, but I can't do it right now because this card in Legacy, you just go Lion's Eye Diamond, crack both of them, cast Gyruda, also known as Garuda, and fuck you, right? But no, can't play it, temporarily banned on Modo. So if it's temporarily banned on Modo, why not play some through the best of one? Because I think this deck is actually pretty strong in best of one, because people aren't sideboarding into cages or ley lines. If it even works on Arena, I assume it does. How the deck works is you have a Gyruda or a Garuda in your command zone. You get to 6 mana, normally by playing a 2 mana ramp spell, like an Incubation Druid, one of these 4 Paradise Druids, one of these 4 Willow Havens, or one of these 4 Growth Spirals. Then you cast a Migration Path, which is a 4 mana ramp spell. Perhaps we should play the Gates one to get a critical mass of 4 mana spells. This Dawn of Dreams has been pretty bad, so maybe that should be another 4 mana ramp spell. And then we get up to 6, we untap on turn 4, and we cast a Gyruda, or was it turn 3? Turn 4, cast a Gyruda, and we fuck the shit out of them. Because Gyruda triggers. He mills 4. We look for another Gyruda to mill 4 and continue the chain, or we hit a Spark Double, which clones the Gyruda. But more importantly, it doesn't keep the same name, so it stays on board and it gets bigger. It's a 7/7 Gyruda. And then you've got Garudas and 7/7 Garudas. And then what you do to win from there is you can get Thassa's to flicker them to get more value. You can hit like Fibbletips and Mana Dorks, I guess. Some people are playing more Fibbletips in these lists. I don't think the card's actually that good in this deck, honestly. Kogla, the Titan Ape, been really, really good. Probably should play another one of those. You'll see shortly. It just fucking slaps. It slaps their creatures, and then you flick it with Thassa, or you clone it with a Spark Double. You slap something else. Bob's your uncle, fun as you aren't. Fuck him up with King Kong. And then at the top end, you have N-Rays 4-1, which is basically a cheap Crater Hoof. It's always a 7/7 haster, which can be enough sometimes. It has Vigilance as well, so it can block in racing scenarios against the aggressive decks. And if you hit it like the turn after you've comboed a load of Garudas into play, you get to slap them for fucking tons of pigging damage. That's the deck. With that out of the way, let's play some Magic. Our opponent leads with Cauldron Familiar. We're going to go into a Growth Spiral. The spiral continues. I'm going to put Fabled Passage. Not the field of, but I guess it technically could be considered a field in which people pass. Opponent scries the bottom, plays the Witch's Oven, and attacks us. Aggressive. I like it. Sometimes you gotta take life by the balls and slap people with cats. We are going to cast a Migration's Path so that we can Gyruda next turn. We sit here a bit of the old in out, shake your cat about. Cruel Celebrant from our opponent. Red Source from our Did Witness from our Cat Slaps. I think we have a turn here to unleash the Kraken. We don't have to fight with King Kong just yet. In comes the Kraken. Didn't hit what we needed. We'll take the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. It gives us a way to sacrifice Gyrudas if we draw more Gyrudas, I guess. They stick their pussy in the oven, shoot us a little bit. In out. Shake that cat. They're going to sack their creature to the oven now. Then they pause. They think a little while. They bring the cat back. They cast Mythos of Snapdax for its actual like thingy cost, and they get to keep the things. Okay, sure thing, buddy. I guess I'm just gonna kill the Cruel Celebrant then. Got him. King Kong fights the Celebrant and kills it, and then we get him for 1. They can block with a lifelink or just take 1 to their 25 life total. They have we're on 9. We're on 9. Second oven is a problem. We drew an N-Rays 4-runners, but it's not quite where we need to be. We're going to cast a Growth Spiral. We drew a Wolf Willow Haven. We're going to Haven this temple. We're then going to Haven this island. And this gives us enough mana to be able to N-Rays 4-runners them in the face next turn. Or perhaps, I haven't even done the maths, maybe we get to Spark Double as well. Who knows? We're going to destroy all the ovens with our King Kong, which is pretty good. That is an extra bit of text that people don't know about the Kong yet, because not enough people have played with Kong. It blows up artifacts. We have 8 mana next turn. That is not enough to spark double. It is enough to double mass manipulate if they play like permanents that we care about. But of course they can sack things to their witches up, and don't forget. They're just going to take the damage? Interesting. Is that because they can just kill us next turn with a Mayhem Devil or a Cruel Celebrant? Just a Hunted Witness, okay. We take 1 here. Go to 7. Play a Fabled Passage. Crack a Fabled Passage. They have 1 card in hand. They have 4 mana. Settle the Wreckage obviously isn't in the format anymore. Is there any other blowout here for going to combat and swinging with everything? Everything's got trample, so even like chump blocking doesn't get them there. Our King Kong's going to smash the shit out of their fucking oven again. And then post-combat we can even sack 2 creatures to shoot them for 2 if they somehow survive this as well. At present they're taking 19 damage. This puts them to 18. They can block 2. That's 17. They'll survive on 1. They get a 1/1 out of it, and then I'm just going to sacrifice 2 creatures. Yep. Priest of the Forgotten Gods got us there. Okay, we've gone to 6. We put a Gyruda on the bottom of our library. By Gyruda, I mean Gyruda. Probably should use the correct names. Our opponents are Mono Red Fun Police. We have kept the hand with 2 ramp spells in it, because ramping up to Gyruda is how we win this game. We've also drawn double mass manipulation, but we don't have the blue sources for it. That's unfortunate. That's not that common, I don't think, in our deck. We also need a second blue source to be able to cast Gyruda, so a migration would be really fucking good. Okay, Temple of Mystery is not terrible. Guys, a migration path to the top of our library. We're going to put it there because we need it post-Gyruda. But next turn we can play a blue source and play our Gyrudos, our Gyruda, our big old fucking Kraken boy. Meanwhile, they attack us with Scorch Spitter and we take a lot of damage. We're going to see an Embercleave here. No, we're going to see a Rimrock Knight. I guess Embercleave is 6 minus 2 is not 3. Maths is hard. We're into 12. Let's unleash the Kraken. Come on, don't let me down, my friend. Spark doubles into the graveyard. Sweet. Let's go Spark double. Copy the Gyruda. Let's unleash another Kraken. We didn't hit anything in our yard. Oh, we hit a Thassa. Let's get Thassa again then. End of turn, we're going to flicker our Gyruda. Gyruda comes back. And we hit a Robber of the Rich from there. Nothing from... I guess Paradise Druid isn't nothing. It's another blue source. Well, okay, fuck it. They can't kill 2 Krakens. Yeehaw, Kraken cowboys. Right, it's time to crack some knuckles, some heads. Let's keep this. It's got a 2-drop ramp spell. It's got a 4-drop ramp spell. We go this on turn 2, this on turn 3, this on turn 4, and hopefully they just die horribly or they can't come back for the insurmountable advantage that our Garuda brings them. Look, I struggle with card names at the best of times. The fact this has got 2 card names is actually quite confusing for me. I really should turn off the alternate art, but the whole, like, robo-lizard monster with the claws for hands is pretty fucking cool. Paradise Druid. This gives us a migration path on turn 3. Now, our opponent's playing tap lands, but it does mean that if they're fires, they're not playing any counter magic. But if they're not fires, they may have counter magic up for the important bit, which is the Garuda, whatever the fuck it's called. The great thing about Companion in terms of like balancing is that they can see it coming. So if they really don't like Krakens, they can get ready to say no Krakens here. You're not welcome, Krakens. Okay, that's a Temple of Triumph. So outside of like Essence Scatter style effects, what other 2-mana counter spells are there in the format? Someone will be playing the best of 1. I have been got by the 3-mana Shrink It 1. Okay, that's killed our creature, which could have put us off if we didn't have another land, but we have another land. I guess they're playing fires. I am happy to beat the shit out of fires with some Gyrudas. Let's go, 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 go! Island. Gyruda. So our opponent is Fires of Invention, as you can see. They've got Fires of Invention in the graveyard. We can't take odd-numbered things. We can Spark double our own Gyruda. Now, Shatter the Sky can obviously wrath our board. I guess we're going to take a Thassa here, as it ensures us against wraths a little bit, because we get value even if they blow up the fucking world. Let's unleash the Kraken one more time in our end step. Oh, we got a Razy Pig. Let's go with Raise Pig. It means that if we draw a clone next turn, they just die. There's also lethal damage on board right now as well. There's 26 damage on board. Shatter the Sky is a 4-mana wrath though, so they could go untap source, Shatter the Sky. Nope. Well, maybe 4-mana fires. Do they have a Shatter to follow up with? No, they have a blocker. Interesting. We drew another Forerunner, but that doesn't really get us there. Let's go ahead and play another Gyruda. We're going to choose to keep the non-summoning... Yeah, the one that can attack this. We did not hit our own hasty thing. We did hit their Dream Trawler, though, which we'll go and get. Then we're going to go to combat, and we're going to attack with all our stuff. Now, I haven't done the math, but I don't think their 4/4 blocker stops them from dying here. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus another 6 is 19. Now... Again, I'm not a mathematician, I'm actually a dog scientist, but I think that's more than 18. Looks like my dog science was right. This hand has a 2-mana ramp spell and fuck all else. We can't keep this. We can, however, keep this. Our opponent's playing some rather gnarly shark themed sleeves. Thank fuck they're not playing actual blue flash. That deck is hard for this deck to beat. A red-white aggressive deck leading with Type Taker. The problem for them is that we are on the play, which makes us set up to like kind of just pop off. Not good for them. They scry 2 to the top with Charming Prince and hit us for 2. We untap and find a Fabled Passage, which I'm going to use to thin out my deck a bit more, which I know thinning is a thing that no one gives a shit about, and for the right reasons. It's like cracking one fetch is... Bom, 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 bom. I was too busy talking to you lot at home. And I just realised that I couldn't have actually... I could have just played my island. Fuck. We're going to Gyruda a turn late now. Because I'm a fucking idiot. I brain farted in my head. I thought we had 4 lands. Of course we don't. We just have a land with a nice little wolf pillow haven on the back of it. Wolf Pillow Haven being the name of the furry convention that you all want to go to next year. Let's go Gyruda. Here we go. 2 of our Gyrudas are in our hands. Our chances of hitting another Gyruda are slightly lower. Oh, we hit a Gyruda. Nothing in their graveyard. In our graveyard, we hit a Gyruda. So that's Gyruda. Or Gyruda, depending on who you ask. Let's go again. Spin that Kraken-shaped wheel. They've got a Winota. We don't have any humans in our deck, so it's pretty shit. We'll just get an ape. And the ape's going to kill the Charming Prince. Because killing the Type Taker still gives them a 1-drop. So they want to make humans attack with this... Oh, sorry, make non-humans attack with this. And then summon more, including Agent of Treachery in their deck. So we need to be aware of that. Next turn, they can actually slam this and attack with a non-human. But they don't have a non-human in play. They could also raise the alarm now for 2 soldiers. Hopefully they don't do that. And then please don't untap and play a fucking Winota. And then swing and hit Agents of Treachery. That'd be lame. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They're going to bounce our Kogler? We can play it. That doesn't seem correct. They're going to bounce our Kogler. Well, it kills one of their creatures, but I mean, it stops us from, I don't know, smacking them for a whole bunch. We're going to Temple. We're going to put Fabled Passage on the bottom of our library, because we're about to Spark Double our Gyruda. I think that's the better line here, because then we can keep the ape for removal later down the line. We hit a Spark Double for the Thassa or Paradise Druid. We can haven one of our lands, sit closer to our pig mana. We can go to attack and slap them with our 6/6. Block with a 2/1 and make a 1/1 flyer. Sure. End of turn, we'll flicker our 6/6 to reset it as a blocker and also get another trigger of Kraken Wheeling. Here we go. What did we get? I guess... Do we want their 4/4 for 4? Yeah. Wow, I didn't realise she was dressed like a bear. She looks like that character from Glow, the one that dressed like a wolf from the TV show Glow. Next time we can just pig them. Like, we can literally just slam a pig. So they need to do something pretty drastic to not get, like, you know, pigged to death. Oh, they're going to kill my Gyruda. If they spent all the mana killing one Gyruda, I'm pretty happy. Oh, we're noted to the top of their library. Okay, sure. They use the removal spell just to loot a card from their hand to try and find an answer. We drew Fabled Passage. I'm going to crack it because I love cracking fetch lands. I'll go as far as to say I think Wizards of the Coast should reprint fetch lands. We, as Magic players, just deserve more fetch lands in our lives. Hey, piggy pig, pig, pig! The whole world come to you. I don't even know the actual lyrics to that song. I do like Nine Inch Nails quite a bit, but I don't know the lyrics to that. Well, there we go. We pigged the ever-loving fuck out of our opponent playing Winota. We got a ramp spell. We got a ramp spell. I'll leave with an island because then they might think we're not playing green. But surprises. Spoilers. We are playing green. Tell me in the comment section below, are you going to the Wolf Pillow Haven? Commune? Common? Yeah. We take some damage from a Scort Spitter and a Tin Street Dodger. I love that card name. What a jammy little dodger he is. Look at him. I didn't fuck it up this time. Let's go get some lands. Let's go get a forest and an island. This is where we have access to 3 blue and 3 green. We're only 1 blue off getting our mass manipulation online. I mean, the 3 green gives us access to our pig. Perhaps I should just go to getting access to the cards in our hand. Cavalcade is a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. And we take a fucking bunch here from the Cavalcade 1/1s. We untap. We draw a land. We play a land. And we slam a fucking Kraken. We should have got the triple blue, honestly. Double blue, sorry, off of our search card. I'm an idiot. Incoming Doom of the Depths! The Kraken! The Kraken! Our opponent's thinking. They're thinking what to do with that 1 red mana. Do they shock our face in response to this Gigan? Do they hold that shock up to shock one of their creatures when we steal it in a second? Who knows? Okay. So nothing from them. We got a Thassa. We definitely get a Thassa. We're not killing them this turn, I don't think. And then they are pausing to think a bit longer. Maybe they're just writing an angry tweet about Companion. I know the feels, my friend. I know the feels. The arena pass straight or end step to let our opponent know we don't have any interaction with this 1 green. This could be a fight spell, for all they know. Don't know if you know if there is a 1 green mana fight spell in current standard, but oh fuck. We got a Thassa, which then dies, obviously. It's legendary. Ooh, boy, that's a Torbrand. Do we just like fucking die here? Oh! The perfect storm of Torbrand damage. And for some reason our Thassa became online as we died. That was unfortunate. Having 3 Gigans in your hand is good if you're playing against counter magic, so you can keep casting them, like, and getting them countered and play the next one. It's bad if you actually want to assemble the combo by hitting Gigans off your Gigans. We're gonna mulligan this. 2 mana, 4 mana. Let's fucking go. We can even mass manipulate if we actually make our mana sources correctly. Our opponent's mulled to 5. That is unfortunate for them. Tap Steam Vents. Let's go ahead and play a forest and pass the turn. Another Steam Vents. Let's go ahead and play a Growth Spire. We're gonna drop our Temple of Mystery and scry 1. What do we find on top? A Spark Double. Yeah, why not? It gives us another Gigan if we fuck up the whole Gigan thing the following turn. Put it on the bottom as well. Doesn't really put it back into our library. Although Migration Path would have shoveled it in. So maybe the correct thing to do is not actually draw them if you want to hit them off of our Gigan. We got double island there, so we can actually cast mass manipulation if they tap out for some sort of planeswalker or some sort of DC dash or octopus. Is this going to be red-blue flash with a load of counter magic? That's going to fucking piss me off. We're going to take 2 here. They draw a card, making their mull to 5 a lot better. They play a Temple of Epiphany and they have 3 mana up. Are they going to have a 3 mana counter spell for our Gigan? So you see, this deck can play Negate or even Disdainful Stroke if you really wanted to. And your 2-drop stop because you can play even numbered spells, but I don't know if it's actually correct. Let's play Gigan. Maybe they counter this, they untap, they cast a Planeswalker or a 3-mana threat, and then we get to steal it, hopefully. We go to 16. They ionize our Kraken. They hit us, they draw a card. These are the decks I don't think this deck can beat. I think we can beat the red-white and the red decks and the aggro decks in general, because sometimes they just don't have the explosive starts that we saw from the Torbrand deck a moment ago. But the flash decks, on the other hand, are actually quite difficult. We're going to play a Paradise Druid here so we can block the Octopus. We're going to do some more ramping, so that we can mass manipulate for a bigger number if they play like a 6-mana Chandra, for example. I will happily block the Sea Dasher Octopus at this point to get that fucking thing off the board. Now, this can't be the only flash threat they've got in their deck. Surely. Robber of the Rich. Okay. They have more cards in hand than us, though. Cast another spell. Go on. I should have cast a Gigan in my command zones. They didn't know he got one, like, to sell around. Let's trade for the Octopus. Growth Spiral. Let's see what we draw. Mass Manip. Let's go ahead and just see if we can take this Robber of the Witch now, or at least get a counter spell out of their hand. We've got a spare Mass Manip for next turn. A second copy of Iron Eyes. Okay. You have 2 cards in hand after the land drop. 1 card in hand. Both these robbers will now exile cards from our library. If they hit a Gigan, then they are luckier than we are. they hit? 2 lands. We take 4 here. They have 1 card in hand. Is it a counterspell? Let's find out. Oh. Sweet as a nut. We hit another Gigan. We hit a Sprite Dragon from their deck. We're going to get another Gigan. And we hit a Paradise Druid from our deck. That's fine. We have Spark Double, we have Mass Manip in our hand as well. So we've got follow-ups from this. I guess we could dive like double Lightning Strike style. Is Lightning Strike even in Standard? That just goes to show how little I pay attention. I don't think it's in Standard. I could say tell me in the comment section below, but I could also just fucking look it up, couldn't I? Lightning Strike. No, it was last in 2019. Oh, and we won. We won. Because Krakens are good. Long shot? Yeah, come on then. I'll have ya. I'll have ya, son. A slow start from our opponent is good for us. Growth Spiral failing to hit a second land drop for the turn, so we haven't ramped. That's not where we want to be when playing Gigan Tribal. It's another land. Let's go Growth Spiral. Another land. Sweet. Sweet. So we're ahead, but not as ahead as we want to be. Next time we can Migration Path, then we can cast a Gigan. If they don't keep counter magic up. Guess we ain't casting Migration Path then. Let's go ahead and cycle it. We hit the land. Guarantees us hitting a land drop. That's good. They took our Thassa and put a Cavalier of Thorns in the graveyard. Basically, we've actually kept a very slow start. Having like 4 runners and another Gigan in hand is pretty bad. Pelucanos Unchained? Sure. Island. Let's put the Gigan they know about that they can also get rid of with Thought Evasion. Keep the one in our command zone safe. Nissa who shakes the world from our opponent. This is great. Gigan gets to live another day. They make a 3/3 to block with. Okay. Like Spark Double the Kraken. We whiffed again. The chances of this happening are so fucking slim it's unreal, but there you go. We'll make a Hydra that then dies. We'll attack the Nissa. They block with Pelucanos. Pelucanos dies. They can easily escape the next turn with the extra mana from the Nissa, but it means they aren't fighting and killing our stuff. Agent of Treachery. Well, fuck. We'll take 6. Fine by me. Mass Manipulation. X equals 2. Let's choose Nissa and a 7/7. That seems pretty good. Then we can uptick our Nissa and make this Forester creature. Yeah, seems good. No attacks. Casualties of war. Oh, that fucking hurts. Okay. No blocks. Let's start with a Gigan. Let's unleash the Kraken. And we hit nothing again because we got criminally unlucky. Fuck this game. So that was Unleash the Kraken. Hope you enjoyed it. I generally think we need more 2-drops and 4-drop ramp spells just to really streamline the deck. I really like the Mass Manipulation edition because Mass Manipulation means you don't just instantly die to Hushbringer or to a Wrath post combo. I've been Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. Hit that like button, let me know what you think of the deck, let me know what you think of companions, and until the next video, just be nice to each other. If your friend is playing a companion deck, let them for a little while, alright? Most companions will probably end up banned in some formats because they're just fucking absurd. But only time will tell, I guess, and I am a miserable fucker who moans about everything, so I could be wrong. Ta-ta for now.